Hello everyone! In today's video, we're going to talk about success, how long it takes, and why you're not a failure. Okay, welcome to today's video. Today is one topic that I've dealt with a lot, and I still deal with it to date, right? So sometimes I do think that I'm not good enough, or I compare myself to other businessmen and I feel like they are way ahead of me, even though they're younger than me. Like every now and then you see like this 22-year-old, right, who's a crypto millionaire, and he fools around in his yellow Lamborghini or whatever, and you think, well, I'm sitting here, I'm 29, I run an agency, but I'm nowhere near close of making that much money in that short period of time, right? Because they're making like millions of dollars a month. And first of all, this is so wrong, right? I'll just address the elephant in the room, right? Crypto and NFTs and all the metaverse and all that kind of stuff, and selling a banana with $100,000 or whatever, how much that was, right? Well, crypto is a fluke. I'm not saying crypto is not here to stay. I'm not saying Bitcoin is not the future. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I in the cryptocurrency space. But what I'm here to tell you is that making huge profits, insane amount of money overnight, well, that's not normal. And as it is of today, like as it's of recording and uploading this video, crypto is just a fluke. There's making money out of crypto is like winning the lottery. And how many people do we know who won the lottery and actually kept it? Well, you can look up the stats. I think it's like 5% of the people who actually win the lottery, they end up staying rich for the rest of their lives, right? But whoever, like the rest, like 95% of them, they end up poor in a couple of years, right? There are a couple of stats about this. And winning the lottery is a lot like winning at the cryptocurrency game. There's like almost no rules to it. And if you're dealing with crypto, I know you might disagree with this because my brother does, and he is in the crypto space. But what I feel like is that you have to build a business that's sustainable, that you can trust in the years to come. Like, let's take, for example, marketing, right? If I build an agency that can bring results to my clients, well, there will always be some type of selling, right? I don't care if we'll all switch in the next 10 years to Stripe with paying with Bitcoin. If that happens, I'm fine with it. I don't care. But I do know one thing, the merchant who will now accept Bitcoin will want marketing, right? So even like if the world has ended, right? Just imagine this, a huge asteroid comes down the earth, like destroys 99.99% of the population, like 10 people remain, right? One of those 10 people eventually will put up a sign like, I'm selling potatoes for for 2 tomatoes, whatever, 1 potato, 2 tomatoes, whatever it is, right? There will be that one guy, and eventually that one guy will want to externalize this and have someone else deal with the marketing. Yes, because he will only focus on cultivating potatoes, so he can sell potatoes for tomatoes or whatever it's gonna be, right? So with that being said, like this is a business that will always be around. Like crypto might join us for years to come, or might be present in our lives as a new currency. Like we have the dollar, like we have the euro, the pound, the Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, whatever, right? So it might be here to stay. But at the same time, what I'm saying is like, do not compare yourself to a crypto millionaire just because they make so much money, right? Success takes time. Success is gonna be hard. And even though like, let's say you look at someone like Gary Vee, right? and you say like, hey, well, that guy's like an overnight success. I've been watching him for like 5 years, and he continues to grow. And before that, he came out of nowhere and he crushed it. Well, even a guy like Gary Vee, he tells all the time he started working since he was 14. He had no weekends. He didn't go party, all that. Did you make that sacrifice, right? If not, that's fine. You can start now. Or you can expect to have less results than Gary, but still a lot of results to come. I know other people who made their money in real estate, and I know particularly this guy. He became a millionaire when he was 50, like 50 or 51, something like that, right? He became a millionaire only then. He worked his entire life. He worked his ass off, and he only became a millionaire when he became 51, right? Then he told me like after that, like in 3 years, I had $5 million in my bank account, and another 2 years, I had $10 million. Like he could multiply his money right now because he had a lot of them, and also he had knowledge he acquired, right? So he was a multi-millionaire by the age of 60, right? But the point here is, first of all, have patience, work hard, and do not give up. Super important. And in the hope that I will shift your mentality, right? Hopefully, you can start thinking of your work like this. I mean, you're blessed for doing what you love every single day. You do not own an Aston Martin. You do not own a Lamborghini, probably, but you go to work for your small business, and enjoy it. That's like, you're in the 20% that can say that. 80% of the people, they wake up in the morning and they go to a job they hate. Okay, probably some of you, like probably your employees, hopefully your employees, they come up smiling and work with you. But most of the people don't, right? Most of the people working the corporate world don't. Most of the Wall Street guys don't. Like, just look up the Wolf of Wall Street. Like, he says in several interviews, he was not happy. What he turned out, what he became after that, like he thought he was happy, like, but the pursuit of it, like most people around him were not happy. Wall Street is not a happy place. Do not believe Hollywood. Hollywood just tries to tell lies to you, right? And one more thing here, it's totally fine to think that in some days that you want to quit, just you want to give up. You don't want this anymore, right? You want to hop onto this new business, to get into crypto, to start another business that your friend does and it looks like he does a lot of money. Well, first of all, your friend might be doing a lot of money, but you've got no idea how much he or she sacrificed to the point where they got today, right? Just go ask them. Or another thing, like they may have some skills that you don't, and that's fine because they don't have the skills that you have. So this is why you have different businesses. But as entrepreneurs, you're always like looking for new ideas, and also you're like trying to solve problems in other businesses, and you think like you can find a solution that they didn't find, right? Or something like that. And thing is, you might be right, but chances are you're going to be the most successful at your craft, at what you love to do. So just stay in that business, right? There are days like I want to quit, as I said. There are days like that. Like I just like, forget it. I just want to quit this. I don't care anymore. I'll just go into this or go into that. One other thing that I love is real estate, but I'm not quitting marketing for real estate. One day I will be getting into that, but till that day comes, I'll stay focused on marketing. I'll stay focused on growing my agency and everything that can help me do that, or everything that I would say goes hand in hand with the agency, right? So if, for example, I will start a separate consulting business besides the agency, that's fine because it goes hand in hand. It's the same practices. It's just the way I teach them or I practice them is different, but it's the same thing, right? So with that being said, like, just stay on your craft, right? And just push through hard times, because I can tell you one thing: the ones that just strive and push harder and harder are the ones that eventually hit success. And stop looking over at other people and what you think success is, or the fact that they became overnight millionaires because they invested in Bitcoin. You didn't lose anything. They were lucky. They were the lucky ones. And if you want to feel lucky, just go play the lottery every now and then, and you have the exact same chances of discovering the next Bitcoin as if you go play the lottery. But if it makes you feel any good, just go do it. But stick to your craft, and in the long term, you'll see that your craft paid off. My name is Remus, and I would love for you to leave down in the comments below what you think about this video and what the next topic you would like to see on this channel. Till then, goodbye and have an amazing 2022.